And next up, I think it's time to resume the story missions. And I want to go to Noveria. However, before we do that, I'm going to deal with my inventory, get rid of some of the stuff we picked up, make sure everybody's properly equipped. And whilst I'm down there, I might as well see if anybody has anything to say. Caden is first, of course, since he's the first one we come across.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Caden and his eternal headaches. Can't he just switch up to L3s? Would solve the problem, wouldn't it?
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
EZO is short for Element Zero.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
We've never seen a Turian biotic, so why them?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Sounds like they had some bad experiences there.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Asking him for tactical appraisal isn't any use, of course, at this point, because we haven't had another main mission, which is also why my locker is still open. I can't get new stuff from there. Let's see how Liara is doing back here.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Well, we don't live that long.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
She's been reading up on us. She could have just asked us directly.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Williams, not all that interested in her, to be honest. You're an alien. Well deduced, Sherlock.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
You don't have to express interest in either one of them, of course, if you don't want to. The romance subplot is entirely optional, and in this game you can choose to romance either Ashley, Liara, or no one at all if you're playing as male.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Oh, that wasn't awkward at all.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We've got a little love triangle going here. With Liara and Ashley. Wonder what Ashley has to say about that. Let's go and find out.
Commander?
Oh, I don't even have any option to talk to her. How we're doing is just a mission thing.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
So she has nothing to say. Personally, I don't believe that any of the others have anything to say, because after they asked you about the help, I don't think they have anything new to add until you do that.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
But apparently I was wrong.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
That's a new option, isn't it?
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Well, that might be a problem in this group then, because we are relying on each other.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
How about Garrus?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
There you go again, thinking like Saren, taking the easy way out.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's check in with Tali.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
Not really, but anyway.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
Ah, I could never mistreat you, Tali.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
I think we've pretty much exhausted most of the conversation topics with the three of them. Garrus, Rex, and Tali. There are only a limited number, because in case you only do the story missions, you only have the chance to talk to them after those, and you still get all of the dialogue, I think, even if you do that. Because they won't have something new to say if you haven't done a mission in between. Anyway, I'm going to clean out my inventory. It turns out that after selling my excess inventory, I now have enough credits to buy the HMWA-7 assault rifle, Spectre Master Gear, which, like I said, is one of the best guns in the game. Even when you start getting weapons that have higher numbers than 7 behind them, they won't be better than this weapon. The only weapon that's better is the HMWA-X, or HMWA-10, which you won't get until you are level 50. Like I explained before, normally you would not be able to buy these weapons until you reach 1 million credits, because you need to have the Rich achievement to buy them. Because I already have the Rich achievement from previous playthroughs though, I can buy them now. And since these weapons are awesome and make combat a lot easier, which means I'll die less, therefore waste less time during the Let's Play, I will buy it. When you come back later, he'll have more of them, so you can buy them for different squad mates as well. Right now we wouldn't be able to afford that anyway, so that's good enough. See, look at those stats. Way better than what I have right now. Another thing is that it actually has 2 slots for updates. Most of the higher level weapons have that. So, even though I already have a combat sensor equipped, I can now also equip another upgrade. Sold most of my upgrades, which in retrospect then wasn't the best thing to do. Let's equip a rail extension. Not my favorite upgrade because it reduces the number of shots you can fire before overheating. But it'll have to do for now. And really, it wouldn't take very long after this to reach 1 million credits. If I've got almost 300,000 credits now, I'm betting that after Noveria, you would have 1 million. Or close to it anyway. If you're meticulous about opening all crates and picking up everything you have, of everything you can, then it really is not very difficult to earn a lot of money in this game. In fact, right now I'm getting sort of less money than usual because I'm playing with different squad mates. Normally I stick to the same squad mates in most of the missions, which means I only need to equip them, which means that I can be much freer about what I sell. Another one of Matriarch Dilanega's writings on this planet. Now I have to make sure I keep equipment for all of my other squad mates, so I can't sell everything. Because I want to show you all of the different squad mates in the Let's Play, as I've said before. Ah, there is an unknown asteroid. Metallic asteroid. Large deposit of titanium. In this particular case, no, large concentration of xenon. In this particular case, I have actually only equipped the 2 people that I know I will take with me to Noveria. Because I know we'll get enough new stuff there that there's really not any point in using the old stuff to equip my squad mates now, especially because Noveria and Pharaohs are both missions in which you are likely to advance a lot of levels. So by the end of it, we'll be getting much higher level equipment than before. Alright, let's check out Noveria then. We've learned a little bit about it already from what people have told us. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. It's founded in 2163, has 361,400 inhabitants, and its capital is Port Hanshan. And apparently it's very cold. Surface temperature -1 Celsius. Oh, it's not even too bad. That's the average, I guess. Might be colder where we're landing.